luckily I just got around the right people in my later teenage years because I feed off the energy of the people probably around me. It's so obvious. Like I start to talk like them. I become interested in the things they're interested in. I mean, this is all obvious stuff. I'm sure you've heard a bajillion times. So, but just gotta. Always have to be protective of the people I'm around because whatever they say is what I start thinking on, and that's what I start obsessing over. And one of the best things that happened with Feastables is I just reached out to all the fastest growing chocolate companies, all the fastest growing snack businesses, and everything, and just became friends with a lot of the founders. And that's what would have probably taken me 8, 9 years to like solve. After 18 months, it's probably one of the top 10 people in the world when it comes to running a chocolate company and understanding it deeply, just because it's just cheat codes. Um,
What about detail? Sweating the small stuff. One of the things that I saw, I was reading that handbook that was
oh yeah,
leaked on the internet, and one of the
yeah,
things I saw throughout that was this real obsession with the 1%
yeah.
and the small stuff. How do you feel about this, by the way, and all of that stuff?
I wrote that with some of my employees when I was probably 22. So there are some things that I'm like, I read, I'm like, oh wow, I was an idiot. But for the most part, most of it still stands the test of time. And I do think it's very helpful. You know, what's funny? A lot of CEOs have actually told me that they make their employees read this.
Yeah, it went around all of our Slack channels.
Yeah,
We all read it.
which is funny because I'm like, damn, I should make an updated version of it so everyone. But yeah, the thing is, it's the core crux of it is like extreme ownership and don't make excuses, and people always. Yeah, I mean, I'm getting a lot of deja vu from when I was writing that. It was just a different time back then too, because I had no idea what I was doing when I was 21, 22. And I just found that I was constantly teaching people the same things over and over again. And it was always just like, take extreme ownership, take accountability. Like, sure, I guess it was out of your control, but it could have been in your control if you just thought through it more, if you just really cared. And that's what I was just trying to convey in it.
And the other thing that comes through in this, but also all of your work, is just this idea, something that I've learned from you just from speaking to you on the phone yesterday, that nothing is impossible.